Hey, it's Will from One Track Mind magazine here today. We're doing something a little bit different. It's not mountain bike related, but it could be used with mountain bikes, so let's get into it. Here we go. So here we are. This is what we're looking at today. This is the new FPV drone from DJI. True FPV drone enthusiasts would probably say this isn't a real FPV drone because it's a bit aimed at kind of the more beginner market, or I don't know, it's kind of more user-friendly than these home-built machines that are built for racing and speed and acrobatics. This is more first experience of FPV, but I'm hoping that I'll be able to use it for some follow cam videos, following riders, getting some good footage that way. So yeah, I haven't tried this yet. It arrived yesterday, so let's turn it on. That noise is sick. How cool is that? It's got LED lights all around it, so it's easy to see. So we've come to this closed off field. No one can park in here today, so hopefully no one will come in. There's only trees around the edge, so it should be easy enough to just have a quick go with. Up until now I've really only been using Mavics, which definitely aren't FPV drones, so this will be a new experience. I've been using a lot of simulators with FPV simulators such as Liftoff and can't remember the name of the other, but I've been doing that, so I've probably got about 12 hours in there, so hopefully I'll have a rough idea of how this works. So let's have a closer look at this thing. I mean, it looks pretty space age, something out of Cyberpunk maybe. So it's got some sensors on the front, it's got this gimbal on here with this just protective cover. Underneath we've got some more sensors, lots of LEDs all the way around. This big triangular unit at the back is the battery, which are crazy expensive compared to like the lipos you get with normal FPV. And the motors look pretty sweet, and with all DJI products the motor looks like it just pushes in and clips in that way, so there's no bolts to be undoing or nuts to screwing on. So the other cool thing about FPV is the goggles, so you're properly immersed in the experience. How it works is you've got the first person view, which is what FPV stands for, and that camera there, which is on a gimbal, unlike most FPV drones which have a fixed camera. You can see that through the goggles, through these lenses in here. So, and these are the antenna that connect to it. So you really feel like you're kind of on a roller coaster or flying around. It's pretty sweet. And if we take a look at the controller, kind of same build quality as the controllers you get with the Mavics. It's got an antenna, it's got a little thing for a lanyard, power button, and then your joysticks. It seems like this is spring loaded, so it centers, where most FPV controllers or remotes that I've used actually don't have a spring on that axis, so that you can control the throttle. So that would be off, and that would be full, and that would be mid. So I'm interested to see how that works. The other really cool thing about this drone is that it's got multiple modes. So it's got N, S and M. I'm guessing M is manual, N is normal, S is probably sport. Each one of these drones kind of makes it more FPV and more manual. So I think manual on this still has like object detection and things like that, but I think in the settings on the app you can turn everything off, and then you can go into full acro mode doing acrobatics and whatnot. Something that most FPV drones don't seem to have is a home button, so you can call the drone back to home where you started. It's got this cool pause button, so if you're upside down and you're going to crash, just press pause and it should right itself and just hover. Another thing that's quite nice is it's got a photo button and a start stop for filming, so it sounds like they're kind of going down the more filming route with this FPV drone rather than racing and acrobatics. So yeah, quite excited to get started, so here we go, let's get set up. Okay, so let's get these props on. Looks like they're color coded, so red goes to red, so it shouldn't be too hard. Nice, yeah, that's pretty easy to do. Okay, so I'm just going to set this up here, so it's away from the trees a bit, and let's get going. So that was a pretty successful first attempt. Super easy to fly in N mode. It's literally a point where you want to go and it goes. I did notice there's quite a lot of roll while filming. I wasn't sure if it was filming on the drone, so we'll see when we get back. There wasn't really any notification even though I was pressing film. Perhaps the SD card needs formatting or something, I don't know. But yeah, pretty easy to do. So what I'm going to do now is have another go. Probably just going to stay in N mode today, and then it is a little bit windy as well. Yeah, I'll go from there. Okay. Okay, it turns out I was just pressing the wrong button to film. So I'm just keeping it low because it's really windy. I nearly hit my own head there, I think. No problem. So if you can see on the back of the remote, we've got different modes here. So we've got N, S and M. So I'm going to go into S mode now. I think it will just be kind of the same as N, but a little bit quicker. And let's have a go with that. Okay, yeah. Throw away this. Feels a bit different. Okay, we're in S mode now. Got to record. This is significantly quicker. Turns early because there is quite a bit of air floating around the corner. I keep turning my head with it. Ooh. First crash. It's just landed there. Right, I suppose we better go see if there's any damage to it. Ooh, she's muddy. But other than that, I think we're all good. Thank God. Because that would have been the shortest lived drone ever. Yeah, did nice crash there. Did a few somersaults. So maybe stick with the end mode for now until I get a bit better. So that's my first impressions of the DJI FPV drone. First time using it, and I think that showed. What's quite cool is you can see the feed here. I mean, just look how smooth it is. I don't know if you can see what I can see in the goggles. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty sweet. So yeah, I'll be practicing this and hopefully get to follow some mountain bikers. I'm going to do quite a bit more practicing first because, as you can see, there's no prop guards, so if I was to hit someone, those propellers are going to probably cause a little bit of pain, which isn't ideal. So thanks for watching. This is Will from One Track Mind magazine, and hopefully we'll have some more FPV stuff coming soon. Ciao.